So Dr. Ronan Glen is telling us that, and others are telling us that COVID is disproportionately spread by younger people, and they're mainly asymptomatic, as was alluded to. And today we hear outbreaks from Dundee and Liverpool universities, with 500 students in isolation in Dundee Halls and 80 students and 7 staff infected in Liverpool University. So tens of thousands of students will be crisscrossing the country from this week and mainly from Monday onwards to attend Dublin colleges and other colleges. And many of these young people will be living away from home for the first time. Is it realistic to expect them to adhere to the rules on and off campus as they might in a home environment? And have you any advice for government in relation to the handling of COVID at third level institutions? And just, do you think that face-to-face teaching may have to end even on a temporary basis? So for anybody who wants to take that, maybe Tomas or Sam?
I think that obviously the opening of third level institutions coinciding more or less with the opening of what we call wet pubs in much of the country, and the recent opening of schools is going to pose a lot of challenges for how we manage the disease in the country. I obviously have a conflict of interest in that I'm a professional in a third level institution, so therefore everything I say on this has to be regarded as such. We had a successful move to online education at the beginning of the pandemic. We know that many universities in Ireland, including Trinity College Dublin, are focusing on a blended model as much as possible. We're reducing contact. There won't be any large lectures. There's planning for some lectures that are smaller numbers. This will be reviewed as we're going on. I think that a major challenge from the Irish perspective with respect to universities is that most of our students do not live on campus, which is different to some other countries. And there's a tendency for all of our students to go to their home counties at the weekends. This does seem to pose very significant challenges to any regionalised strategy that we would have in Ireland on a county by county basis. That is my primary concern about how universities are going to affect how the government plan works, regardless of what our end strategy or goal is. I think that moving towards blanket testing in universities may help deal with this, and there's some efforts towards doing this on a pilot basis at Trinity College Dublin, but that is not going to be a panacea.